Hmm, harusnya udah sih udah live ya. Nah, kita lihat. Oh, oke, mantap. Eh, ini unlisted ya? Masih unlisted. Public, public, public. Harusnya sih udah enggak. Ya udah publik. Oke guys, welcome to the stream. Let me open. Oh, this is my desktop here. Welcome. Eh, ah, oke. Ya, welcome guys. And if there's anyone that are watching, hello. I'm back. Let me close the things. Wait. Okay. Welcome to the stream again. One more time. Welcome to the stream. So I'm going to just continue program the game, especially with the kitchen table system. As you guys might know, the kitchen table we already worked a little bit with that. It can be interacted. It can be converted from a standard table to a table that we can cut things out, and then we need to make this table can cook. So I actually have the stove mesh here that we are going to use to make the kitchen stove. So we're going to do that. Yeah, enjoy the stream, enjoy the stream. Sorry, enjoy the stream, enjoy the song. The song is actually from an NCS playlist called "Feels Like Summer Mix." If you want to see, here's pardon my OBS, but this is the stream. Feels like summer mix. And yeah, let me continue the stream and chat in the comment if you guys need anything. So let's continue. Okay. I decided to just stream, and then I will, as I stream, I want to record the progress as a devlog. So yesterday devlog was about replication. Now we need to make things out. Hello guys, welcome to another devlog. There's a lot of progress from yesterday dev stream or devlog, I mean. So first thing first, as usual, we have not just pick up and drop, but we actually program a lot with the pickup and system here. Again, it's all working perfectly fine with the multiplayer. So if we add the number of players to 2, we switch the net mode to play as listen server, and we play. You can see that it's actually working fine. See, we can pick up. See, we can pick up fine. And wait, there is something wrong. You can see that this, oh my god. So the second player is actually on the right. Now it's right. Uh Player one, see, you can see that in the the here, you can see that the player one only seen as, huh, weird. See, it should be turning on this side, but it's not. So let's fix that first. I guess we need to browse to blueprint, character, squirrel. No, 3%. 3%, blueprint, PP hamster character. Uh, should we replicate component? Component replicate spring arm. Huh? Should we replicate this? Let's try. Okay, looks fine. Okay, still wrong. We should component replicate this. Try play again. Huh? Weird. What if I set this to visible? What? What if component replicates? Okay, another day, another headache. What should we do? Let me try on my own PC here. Technically, it should be correct. What's wrong? Oh, weird. The same. I mean, it's why I started this, right? How about let's do this? Okay. Looks like we fixed it. Alright. Now every rotation should be replicated. I don't know why it's not at the beginning. So the default mesh clash. Can we delete this? We cannot delete this. Huh. By default it does not. So let's try again. Okay. Okay. Now the rotation is correct. Alright. Should be correct. I'm gonna retake the, what is it called? I'm going to retake the devlog. Let me test if I can stream while I record the devlog. Hey guys, welcome back to another Hamsterchefs devlog. Today I'm diving into the next part of our development journey. So before we dive into that, first thing first, just earlier in the stream that I did currently in the recording time, the rotation was not replicated, but now it does. I don't know what's happened, but all I did was to just um, take out the scale mesh from the default mesh component from the third person. So I just turned this off, and then now I have the spring arm and then skeletal mesh. Spring arm is for smoothing the rotation, so it's always smooth rotating. So by the spring arm, and then under the spring arm there's actually the skeletal mesh. Just to clear that out of the way, our next goal is to have this table functional as the table for cutting and then table for cooking. If we take a look at our obsidian here, we need to have these other three class. So table as a cutting board, table as a stove, table as a chest, or fridge or item spawner. Maybe in this part we'll be creating these two, but if we got the time, we'll be creating the fourth one. So that's that. Yeah. Let me set this up. Let me see if that recording is succeed. Should be on G, yeah. I hope everything's going on great. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another Hamsterchefs devlog. Today I'm diving into the next part of our development journey. So, okay. Oh yeah, a little bit of history where we was developing yesterday. So other than the replication going on smoothly, but I actually programmed a lot. So for example, yeah, maybe the first devlog was I make this up with ChatGPT, but I actually expanded into this. So there's a lot of updates, like from a to-do list standpoint, it went from It went from this to this. Why is the scrolling is always yeah. Why is the scrolling always got reset? But yeah, there's a lot of things that I already done. For example, the table is just the recent one. If especially the mix program is actually very difficult to create. Um, I'm not the best programmer out there because my background is artist. I'm a 3D artist, but I just program like how I figure out in my mind, you know. So for example, yeah, if there's if the grab button is pressed, then first thing first, this is just a bunch of server to do list, and then first thing first, I check is there's anything that we currently have. So for example, if I press F, if there's anything that we currently hold like this, then the program's going to mean holding something, and then we will get, okay, if it's holding something, is the character highlighting something? For example, highlighting is when we do this, that means that we are highlighting a plate. So it goes to, okay, we highlighted up something, but we check first if we are holding plate or not. So if we are holding plate, there's a bunch of actions. If we are holding button, there's a bunch of action, but currently we are holding item. Okay, we did holding item, and there's something, and then holding item means we check what is the highlighted object. So for example, if we highlighted a plate like this, we highlighted a plate, and then we holding item, and then we highlighted a plate. That means we want to place the item into the plate, right? That means goes into here, put item to highlight it, and basically what I do is just get a holding item from attach actors. So uh, there's a function that I create basically to just check what attach actor to ourself, to our BP currently, and usually we got that plate, and then we check, uh, make sure that the highlighted item is not what we holding. Sometimes we highlighted the item itself, and then I create a being grab. This is a blueprint interface, so being grab. So I told the item that being grab is the item itself, and then we place the target to the highlighted item. So I told the plate, hey plate, please grab this from my hand, just like that. And then if it succeed using is valid, then oh sorry, the being grabbed is actually I told the item that, oh you, hey, you are being grabbed, please turn off physics. So I told this one to, so I told the item to turn off physics, and then if it's valid, if it's there, then I tell the plate the item is grabbing. So hey plate, please grab the plate. So the highlighted item, which is the plate, I told them please grab the holding item. So you can see if we press F, that means we attach the item to the plate. A pretty tedious actions sequence, and that's also what's what. And then we also have, if we are holding a plate. Okay, now we are holding a plate. It goes again to the event graph here. So let's check. Okay, holding something, yes. Any highlighted object, that means true because we are going to highlight this. We are going to highlight the item. So okay, true. Are we holding plate? Yes, that means we go here and then we check what is being highlighted. If it's a button or it's an item or anything that isn't plate, is not plate, that means we need to attach the highlighted item. So we check that the highlighted item is item. And then that means we just go here and then attach highlighted item. So it goes, okay, get holding item from attach actor. That means we going to get the plate because we are holding plate. And then we check again. Please make sure that the highlighted item is not the same as the holding item. If it's all good, that means we told the highlighted item, hey, you are being grabbed. Please turn off basics. Please turn off anything fancy. And then I also told again the holding item, the item that we hold, just to make sure. And then if all of that is valid, we attach actor to actor. So we attach this one, this item, to here, to the plate. Why didn't I use the item is grabbing? Because we already have the item under our character. So for example here, if we click this, we already have the item plate under our character. So that means it's in our position and we can attach actor to actor directly without any blueprint interface. And then oops, wrong button. Let me press process again. If we press F, that means attach successful, just like that. And then there's a bunch of things. There is one when we are not holding, we are holding a lot of things, and then there's no items around. If we press F again, that means we dropped it. Not throw. Throw is another button. Control, that's a throwing button. But this the F button or the grab button is actually have a two function. So if we have something, that means we didn't have something, which means we picked up. And if we have something, that means we put it down. All right. Should I cover all of this? Yeah, basically all of these three is covering all of the potential action that are being pressed, that's potentially being pressed. And there's another action. What if the item is the same? So if we press F like this, we have an item attached, and then we have another item highlighted. Let's just go through here. So okay, we are holding item, yes. Is there any highlighted object? Yes. If it's not, then it's going to put things down, drop carry it, or put item to highlight table if we have any table highlighted. But currently it has no table or no plate, but we have another item. So what should we do? Okay, if we have another item, that means we switch. So we just switch the current noodle with the noodle that we are currently highlighted, just like that. That's how it's worked. So the highlighted item, switch item to highlighted is very simple. We just get the location and then we save it, and then we just drop the current one. So the one that we are holding, first we switch using this set. So we switch the variable that we have, and then we put this down. So we set the actor location and rotation, and we dropped it. So this drop action means just the same as throw, but basically it's just we set the there's zero impulse if we are not throwing, and basically we are setting it to be please simulate physics because we're putting it down. And where switch, and then I add a little bit of delay, and we told the one that we highlighted are being grabbed. So we grab this and then we detached and put this down. That's why it switched. Okay. And that's that. What about the table? Now we're getting to the interesting part. Table is another variable. So for a table, again, just like before, if we check is there any highlighted object, and the answer is no, because I don't count the table as an object but as a table. So if it's false, then we go here and then we check is there any highlighted tables. If true, that means we're going to communicate with the table, and then we drop our holding item, and then we told the table to grab. Whoop, that's right. And then I actually not attaching anything to the table, so we can see that. Oh, let me, yeah, where's the table? Oh yeah, this one. This is the BP table. See, under the BP table, it actually not attaching anything. We just set in the table itself. I did. Why I also lost the table? So in the table itself, I make things. So in the character, I told hi table, please grab this using item is grabbing, and then that blueprint interface will call this one. First thing first, I make sure the table is empty. I have a variable set again, and then we detach from actor. We make sure that we detach the item from the character's hands, and then we attach the spear, and then we set the table is empty. But the attach to spear, I actually not attaching it. I'm just first turning off its simulation. See, and then I set actor location and rotation. There's a lot of that I ended up did not use at all. Let me press stop, and even this I also don't use. And then I switch the collision type to be visibility only. So I just make sure everything that attached to the table doesn't receive any more collision. Why? It's because I will be doing something collision with how the table give updates to it for cooking, for giving updates, progress, and things like that. Remember that update progress means it's cooking. um, Yeah, and then I set the linear damping. This is just how I program it. This is fairly dirty, but it's currently it gets the job done. Maybe this is also a little bit cry for help if there's any programmer that looking to join this struggle. I'm kidding, guys. I'll contact my friend first before I formally ask for programmer's help. Yeah, that's so far. That is so far what we can do inside this Hamsterchef. It's not much, but it's a lot of progress. Especially there's a special. There's a lot of there's a lot of lots and lots of bugs. For example, if I is usually if I do this, the items will vanish into oblivion, and then yeah, a lot of things happen. But I just recently managed to clean this up, especially how dirty the replication was. We we actually need to like garbage collect ourselves and things and this and that. Yeah, that's basically it. So in the next part, I'm going to just talk about the table system. Eh, so-
Hold me, lover. I need you, lover. Cause I'm falling in too quickly and I can't break free. Just hold me, lover. I need you, lover. Me and myself ain't enough. It's like being alone in a crashing car. I need you to know how bad it hurts. Hearing the sound of my broken heart.
Hey, there's 3% watching now. Welcome to the stream. Who are you? Can chat and comment. Can comment in chat. I also can talk Indonesian if you need me to talk Indonesian. Ah, apa guys berikutnya? Oh ya, table ya. I have. I could be creating this too, but if we got the time, we will be creating the third and fourth one. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. Uh, this can mix item while holding plate is actually come almost the very last before I start to model the characters and then start to work on the table. I actually how mix works. Let me show you guys. So first thing first, we can put this one item to plate, and then if there's any item again that we hold, that means we attach the item again to the plate. That means now that plate is having two items. That is very crucial to our mixing later on. So maybe we can mix like noodle with rice or noodle with vegetable or rice with fish and things like that, it comes from the system. Not only that we can mix in like this, let me put things, we can also just uh, grab a plate and then we mix things up in our hands. So we grab a plate and then we grab item and then we grab another item. That means now currently our character now has a plate in it, and then there's another item and there's another item. That is very hard to do because it just opened up a lot more branch in the logic. So this is where can I mix? Yeah, put our place item to highlight the place up. This is also the mixing stuff. If we are holding plate, I forgot. Yeah, actually all of this still the same, but this one, the checks. If our plate is as item, whether or not we can mix is from these checks. Checks are containing simple logics that are built. Is it empty? Is it not? Things like that. Maybe if I restart this game again, I will tell you guys how I make this whole things working. But right now, in my mind, it just almost didn't work, and I cannot keep track all of the logic here, even though I'm good myself, and I'm just going to go with it. Hey, welcome to the stream. Ntar aja tapi ntar.
Somebody to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around. Yeah, you showed me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. Swear that we never lost the flame. Nostalgia, you're an echo in my head. Oh, nostalgia, like a symphony of our memories. Oh, nostalgia, don't you ever slip away. Oh, nostalgia, like a symphony of our memories. Like a symphony of our memories. What if the years turn into gold? The longer we live, yeah, the more we grow. We could be 100 miles apart, but it's never far. Yeah, you show me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed.
Okay guys, let's continue. Okay, next thing is how I put this table together. So there's a simple table variable that I put. So for example, first thing first, it's oops, I I only press another keyboard. So first thing first, there's an overlay material. So overlay material is what we apply. I think I already explained in the first stream, yeah. But overlay material in the table is different from the overlay material that we have on the plate. If we highlight it to white for items, it's actually yellow for the table because it's different, because we can highlight, for example, yeah, we can highlight things. There's an item and there's a table. If we press E, we actually cut. Why I make things like this? For example, dispenser. If we are holding a cup and then that cup we need to fill out with a water, that means we still need to hold it while we press the thing, right? That's how it is. So currently I'm going to let this go so we can actually cut item while we are holding something else. That's that. And how did I program that? I basically just make a different class. So we have all of this item, highlighted item, holding item previously. This is for turning off the highlight. And then we have highlighted table and highlighted table previously. That's how. And in the table itself, I think I've, yeah, mm, basically almost the same. If but table has its own, what is it called? Table has its own calls, because if we throw things into the table from, for example, yeah, if we throw things from far away from table, we need the table. Hey, there's an item. Let me go grab it. So that grabbing is how table itself think. How the table itself decides to grab. So it needs another separate calls. Unlike item that all of the interaction are based on what the character gives the item what to do, but table actually can grab things around. And also, if we want, hey, okay, the camera was blurred. If we want that cooking system or cook itself, we just need to turn off this need to be interacted, and I think we just, yeah, can be interacted. We still check that, and then I think we, let's try this. I forgot. If I'm not mistaken, it will cook itself. That's that. So that's it. That's another why BP table has a lot of their own calls, especially how cooking and cutting, aka update progress. Basically, it's all started when item are begin overlap. So there's a box grabber here. Box grabber is actually fairly thin, so it's only going to affect what's there. If we stack something, if there's an item and then there's another item, we can only cook the bottom one. But I actually also programmed that we can only cook one thing at a time, and then once every once there's once there are things overlapping, we just check. Okay, if it's an item, that means it's true, and then we call it to the server. and then where this is where it's all began. Well, let's just check is table is empty, and that means we continue to grab it. If the table already have uh item there, and then we throw it there, the table won't grab anything, just like that. um yeah, and then this attached to spear again is just moving the object into the position of this spear carry location. Why I built this spear carry location also to help if there's a table that doesn't have a center, so we can move where the center point of the table grabbing things. And then the other things, if it's n from overlaps, so n overlaps basically told, hey, the item has ended overlapping or it's detached from the table. That means it's just basically a box. It's basically just what is it, it's basically just clean things itself. Like, okay, if table is not empty, that means we progress, and then we make sure that this actor that got an overlap is the current attached actor. I actually set this in here. We set the attached actor here. We set the attached actor to none because it's not attached anymore, and then we just set the table is empty, and then we set the table to be cannot be interacted anymore because it's no longer have an item to interact. And then I forgot this one. Oh, this is how the table thinks itself. But what if we put things down not from a throw, but we pull this? And that's where the action begins. So we can see that it's now currently highlighted by the players, and then the character now check, oh, it has a table. Now because it has a table, then we communicate to the table, hi table, please grab this. So we communicate to table. Now we send from here, even item is grabbing. So actor to grab is the one that we pass from the Hamsterchef. Hey, this holding item pass to the table as actor to grab, and then we detach, and then we attach the spear. I feel like I already spoke about this, but that's how it is, how the table works.
I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off without even
Now let's move on to the advanced thing, which is the update progress. So in each of our item, how I basically set all of this is by it has multiple mesh stages. This is the simplest thing that I figured out since the start of this project. So this static mesh is not set manually by ours, but it's set by this. So static mesh stages, we can just, okay, first thing first is packaging. That means we need to cut it. When it's cut, let's change the stage here to what? To 1. It turned into a raw noodle, and then this raw noodle we need to cook again. But how we have all of this information is by just setting the stage from here. So the construction script is here, set static mesh stage. So we get the stage number and then we get the index from the static mesh stages that we put here. It will check, oh, if it's 0, that means it's packaging. And this is very flexible if we have an item that has a lot of steps. For example, maybe we need to open a packaging and then we need to slice it down, and then after slicing it down we need to mix in with another thing that becomes another thing that's also another message. It's very flexible. And then these stages is interacted with the progress bar. So this progress bar is a simple material, camera facing material that not simple. Actually it's, oh, how should I put it? It's simple in my brain, but let's close this up, right? But the slightly bent trapezoid thing is purely from the material, purely from the shader. You can see that I lerp it, uh, I lerp it here. And then if where can I feel the progress? This is the progress. Okay. You can see that it receives first. I crook the UV. So from this to this, using all of this UV thing, and then this UV became the center of all things. So UV offset is just how up and down. Weird scaling. Yeah, and then this progress bar, it was actually interacted. So for example, if I put this 0.1, it progressed to the how we offset the texture filling here. So by default it's going to be 0, and that's how we update it. So, and this progress bar is how we set the progress. For example, if we got update, let's update, and it's upgraded here. There's a bunch of checks, and then I basically manipulate a lot of things. So first I find the previous progress and what's the progress should be, and then I'm going to lerp from that to here using the timeline, this progress bar smooth update, and then I set that to the set progress, and then the set progress is actually how we set the thing. Ah, so it basically how it got all of those progress bar. That's how is the progress bar. I can always manipulate how fast is progressing. So let's progress per tick. Let's switch it to 0.05, and then play. Let me show you. It updates in a lot more small amounts. That's how we can change how how small the update per tick, and then the per tick is controlled by the table. So the table is just giving, hey, please update, just like that. And we can always delay. So for example, I put 0.5 delay in the table. If I put 1, it's going, every tick is going to be delayed by 1 second. So for example, it's like this. Let me put this. Oops. See, it delayed second. And that's how the progress system works. I don't know if by saying this and turning it into the video is going to be um, a good knowledge for you guys, but I'm just going to spit it out there. And just basically, I'm also I also use this as documentation for myself, how I created all of this system. as as long as I remember it. Oh, I mean, just I make this documentation just because at least when I'm not, at least I still know it, so I make it as a documentation. I don't know if I put this later, I can still explain it or not. Um, yeah. Let me show you if there's another blueprint. Okay. Okay. This is set progress, and then the progress basically, yeah, this is the one that communicates with the material. So we just set scalar parameter value on materials, and then this is the progress. We set the parameter value, and then the progress bar M, it's actually the exact same name. So we can set anything, we can manipulate any materials using blueprints as long as we have the value or the scalar parameter value the same, the exact same name. As long as it has the exact same name, the blueprint will be able to communicate it. Yeah. That's that. That's how we achieve this. Let's put this into the stove. And then if you see how it's spawned and how it's despawned, it's actually a scale that I set on the item. So let me see. Here, physics multiplier when, oh no, sorry, it's actually deep here. So if the progress bar is not visited and progress are not 0, then show the progress bar. So if it detects, okay, progress bar is it visible? If not, then let's do this show and hide progress bar server, and show, that means 1, and this is the timeline. So from 0 and then to above 1 and then to 1, 0 above 1 and 1. And then if it's retracted by hiding it, just rewind it. That's how I achieve that thing. Apa nih Reja? Gua baru lihat anjir. Dari tadi nggak lihat komen. Sorry, didn't see your comment. Dua orang teman saya live di waktu yang sama. Siapa sih itu ya? Si VTuber ya. Mana coba gua mau lihat. Oh, ini ya. Kita komen anjay. Anjay jadi ngeportal internet. Streamception. Ya, mana nih? Katanya dia mau beli. Streamception nih. Apa istilahnya? Portal ya kalau ini atau apa? Udah lah. Udah guys. Udah dulu, guys. Oke, what's next ya? Oops, my Bluetooth wireless earphone got its battery depleted. Iya, halo Bang, halo. Gue portal barusan ini. Stream apa sih? Iya, ini stream apa sih ya? Sebenarnya perut saya mules-mules geli, guys. Geli-geli mules. Tapi belum nyampe bawah, gitu. Belum nyampe ujung gitu loh. Kayak di ngedenin juga ntar nggak keluar apa-apa. Oke. Saya udah stream berapa lama ya? 69 minutes ago. I'll say we'll continue it. Let me tidy up some folders. Detail. Okay. I'm going to rename some stuff, guys. Please wait. 00 01 02 03 Back progress 04. Kayaknya saya mau berak dulu, guys.
brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past, finding reasons to smile and to laugh, and whenever it's a bad day, music is my band-aid. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good.
Lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, oh, oh.
these fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love. Jungle of love. We're running in the jungle of love. Listen to my conditions, I got you on my mind. You were stuck in my head and I don't know why. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love. minds turning chains just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just a time, just like another season. Come my way this season. Promise you this, as long as you're looking, you'll see the signs. Just for a moment, a flash of light, you'll never forget. I heard you crying aloud, and a part of me cried with you. I finally see why all the meteors fall out of you. Can't escape from this pressure inside you. But tonight the stars align. When the cracks start to let your own light through, I'll be there to help you shine.
back it.
towards us, the blood and gold. I was wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force of art. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. No exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up, the world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
Halo, halo, halo. Halo, halo. Halo, halo. Anjir, gue tadi ke mute. Gue ke mute dari kapan ya? Bentar. Anjir. Anjir, gue dari sini nih. Kalau ini ada nggak? Wah, anjir, nggak ada juga. Now let's move on to the advanced thing. From pas berak kali. Iya, kayaknya gue pas berak. Iya, anjir, kagak. Anjir. Kalau gue biasanya mute dari mikrofon kan ini kan. Tapi kayaknya di OBS gue salah pencet, jadi nggak ada suara sama sekali. Ya sudahlah. Jadi intinya gitu guys. Tadi tuh dari beresin progress bar, bikin fixing mesh buat stove-nya, terus bikin cutting station gitu kan, terus sampai stove berhasil. Gitulah. Indominya segede gaban. Ini kan game top down soalnya kan ini game dari atas, tar kelihatannya pasti kecil kayak gini kan, kecil tar, jadi harus gede. Jadi pertama table yang biasa itu nggak bakal ada apapun, even pencet E pun, even we pressing E it doesn't affect anything. And then in the cutting station, if we press E we can progress. We need to hold E to cut the noodle, to cut the packaging of the noodle. And then if I stop pressing E, it will stop progressing. And then let me test. If we pick this up and want to continue here, it cannot, because this stuff will only recognize with only progress the stage 1 Meanwhile, we are in stage 0, so it can only be progressed by here. And we complete. Now we cook the noodle. And once the noodle complete, we will pick up by the plate. Now we have our instant noodle ready to eat. Anjir, gue belum buka itu tadi. Okay, let's run down one more time. Let's restart. So to recap my stream today, now we finished 3 classes. First thing first, we have the standard table that we cannot interact at all, but we can put things here. And then the second class is the cutting station. If we put it here, the trigger. Okay, the trigger needs to be a lot smaller. But here, if we press interact with the table, we can cut things. Also, we can hold things and then cut. See, this is cutting. Why we do this is because when we holding a glass and then we need to pour some water into the glass, we need this functionality. And so that's that. And also progress are individual. We cannot do progress other than its required stage, because this is the stage 0. It can only be progressed by the cutting station class. Once it finished cutting, the noodles are ready, and we need to put it here, and the noodle will be cooked. And then once it's done, we just need to pick it up by a plate, and we can deliver it to the delivery table. Yeah, that's that, guys. Thank you for watching. If there's any of you are watching, bye bye. See you in the next stream. Please subscribe to Hamsterchef YouTube. There will be a lot of these stream. Oh, I mean, there will be a lot of documentation like this, but in a more short and concise format. Basically, all of these 3 classes, I will be compressing it down to just maybe a 4-minute video. We'll cover it nicely. Again, thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next content. See you next stream. Don't forget to subscribe, subscribe Hamster Chef, like the Hamster Chef fan page, social media, and all of that. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.